have a Jojo's art book. I got this as a special order on Tokyo Taco Mode, so it comes directly from the supplier instead of like pre-ordering it and stuff like that. So it retailed for $24.99. I got mine for like about $23 because I have the Tokyo Taco Mode membership. It's about 8.5 across and 12 inches up. 160 pages, full color, keyframes, stills, screenshots, all that good stuff from the David's production animation. It has a pretty long title. It's called the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure TV Anime Keyframe AAA Animation Book. And that title, I've already taken this off, is right here on the side. So it's not hardcover. I'll take off this little strip of paper. Nice glossy paper. I'm not sure what any of this says, but we can take a closer look at the front. Really beautiful. I mean, of course it's high quality. It's just really, really cool, especially to have like in person, in your hand, and then we can take a look at the back. Sadly, this isn't removable. I kind of wish it was maybe underneath this little cover. So we got the 3 JoJo's fists and Star Platinum's fist. And then we can just slip this off. I'm not sure what any of this says. Yes, the whole book is in Japanese. I kind of doubt they made an English version, but that's also what you get with the special order stuff. So here's the front, and this is the back. We can even slip this cover off, and underneath we have an alternate version of this art in this really cool monochromatic style with these white outlines, and same for the art on the back. I'm not going to go through every single page. I'm going to show you a bit like what's in the book, and I'll leave the link to where I got mine on Tokyo Taco Mode and the link to the wiki. I couldn't find this on my figure collection. I kind of doubt it's on there. But the wiki for this book actually has a lot more information. So here we have sort of that sketch or underdrawing for the final work. It's really cool to have these different versions. So we also have the table of contents. Right here, 160 pages. Not every page is numbered, but these pages are, and so it has kind of little sneak peek at what's going to be inside. We have a few pages with this crosstalk thing, and that is a conversation or interview between Jotaro's VA and a few animators. So this is separated into each part, parts 1 through 3. This came out when parts 1 through 3 were wrapped up and the 4th part was being announced, which is actually a sort of bonus in the back of this book, the announcement for part 4. And there's also a few gallery pages with just like full color finished pieces. Most of the pages are like this, where you have the sketch or underdrawing and then right next to the final finished work. There's also a lot of comments like these. I obviously don't know what they say, but I'm not sure if it'll say in there who the comment is by, and I guess they're probably commenting on these sketches. There's also a lot of cool page design like this where they cut out the figures and stick them on the background. And a lot of comparisons to the sketch to the final animated version. Here's an example of one of the color illustration gallery pages where they just have a lot of these really cool images. Some of these images were used on products, and some of them like posters, and I'm sure a lot of them are also like straight for the animation. This book is pretty big. a little bit bigger than an 8.5 by 11 because it's 8.5 by 12. But I really wish this would have been huge, maybe about twice the size, just so we can see these images a lot bigger. Even though they're pretty big already, some of them are made smaller like this one. There's a lot of really, really amazing art in here. They definitely chose all the really iconic episodes, all the iconic scenes from Jojo, and it's really cool to see the process of how they were made. There's also, I'm pretty sure there's like mostly every single character that showed up, especially a lot of these one-off characters. Here's a spread of 2 pages where they have all the tarot cards. There's also another page with them since they couldn't fit them on just 2 pages. But in some capacity, there's at least one image in here of every character, no matter how minor. And there's just so many beautiful pages in here. I could really stare at them forever. It actually took me 20 minutes without reading any of the text to go through this book. Here's one of those crosstalk pages. I'll have to go through it sometime with Google Translate. And then some more of these color illustration pages. I could literally look at this for hours. Like, these poses are so great. I think this is a really great reference. Personally, I would love to be able to draw like this. So that's what I'm going to use it as a reference. And then also, if you just love the style of the David's production animation, it's really great to have it, just to be able to hold it in your hands and look at it. And then we come to the last pages where they have some screenshots from the opening and ending. This isn't as exciting, just because, you know, you can watch it on YouTube. But I guess it's great that they, you know, paused it, gave us some really great images here. And then at the very end, we have, this, you know, this is a pretty old book, but we have the announcement for part 4. I can never recommend Jojo enough, but honestly, as just an illustration reference and a collection of David's Productions illustrations, it's a beautiful book. Like I said, I want to learn how to draw like this, so this is going to be a great reference for me. And I do plan on getting more Jojo art books. A lot of the other ones are of Iraqi's sketches and his works, so that's something I definitely want to get in the future. But as always, the information for this, I'll leave it in the description. Thank you for watching. Bye!